Hey everybody, it's me again. So just wanted to drop a video about a new awesome feature that we just launched, voicemail. That's right, you can now do voicemail in the system. So let's check this out. I'll show you how it works and then we'll talk about kind of good uses for it. And I hope everybody is pretty excited about this. I think it's a pretty cool addition. So there's voicemail now at 2 levels. So if you go inside into settings under company settings, you'll scroll down and now you'll see there's a voicemail section here. So this is if somebody calls the number and it's not routed to a team member because it's not assigned to anybody, what are we going to do? So right away, if you don't want the voicemail to actually work in the system, set the timeout to no timeout, which means we'll just ring and ring and ring and ring until the number, the sort of whatever happens on the other side happens. But in general, if you want the voicemail to work, go ahead and adjust the timeout here, and you can adjust it all the way up to 20 seconds. But in general, you'll play with it, but 10 seconds should be just fine. So super easy here. Go ahead and record a MP3 file. Now, if you want a really easy way to record something and you're wondering how to do that, just a quick note here. I Googled record MP3 online, I think it was, and I found this place right here, recordmp3online.com. If you click this, you can literally just record right here in your web browser and download the MP3. So definitely check out recordmp3online.com. It worked perfect. So anyways, you go ahead and you can upload this, the file here. I'll go ahead and play it. I apologize for my terrible recording.
Thank you for calling the company voicemail. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you soon.
Okay, perfect. So now what's going to happen? So when somebody calls the Twilio number that's right here, and it actually it's forwarding out in this case to itself, which by the way, you should never do that because it creates a loop. But if it's not forwarding to itself, it isn't forwarding to itself. I just misread that. But if right now it's actually going to forward to this number. So what's going to happen is the system's going to ring this number, the 646 number, for 10 seconds. And then after 10 seconds, if it doesn't pick up, we're going to go ahead and drop that call, play the voicemail recording, and then at the end, of course, it'll beep. And then the person can leave their voicemail recording or message, and then now what happens at that point? So at that point, we'll do a couple of things. So we'll put it into the reporting under the call reporting that's right here, so you can actually see it, just like all the other calls that come in, and you can listen to the recordings. You'll also see it inside conversations, so you'll actually see it right here, and you can see all these different inbound calls that we've been doing for testing. And you'll also get a notification if you're on for notifications for that location, letting you know that there's a new voicemail for that from that particular person. So that's pretty easy. So that's all voicemail at the company level. Let's jump in to voicemail at the user level. So if you go into team management, so let's say right now you're running a round robin campaign, you have leads being assigned to salespeople, calls are being made outbound, and then people are calling back. So when they call back, if the lead's assigned to a specific individual, we can now do voicemail for that person, so that if I, let's say, call you as the salesperson and say, hi, this is Sean, give me a call back when you get a chance. If they call back in, they're going to want to get to Sean, but if Sean doesn't pick up, now we can actually put a voicemail in for Sean. So how do we do this? So we go into settings, team management, we hit edit next to Sean, we go into call and voicemail settings, and now it's literally the same scenario, right? So if you are assigned a particular number, that's great. You don't have to assign a number, it's just optional. Right now it just matters that the lead is assigned to you. The only time that this would matter is if somebody called the Twilio number and you always wanted to route it to the same person regardless, but this isn't necessarily tied to voicemail. The voicemail section's right down here. It works the exact same way as the company settings, but this time when the call comes in, since we know the lead is actually assigned to the person, we're going to go ahead and route it to that person and then play that person's voicemail. So hopefully I didn't make that too complex sounding, but basically that means now you can actually do you can have those voicemails go back to either the company or to that individual, and it works perfectly. So anyways, pretty excited today. We launched voicemail. If you have any questions, let us know. And we also have a big training video that I'll link to in the comments below. Thanks so much. Bye.